Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just clicked on it to start the live stream and it says live streaming isn't available now. Huh. Oh, oh. Anybody doing anything exciting since we last seen each other? No? Well, good morning, Junkyard. Good morning, Skeeta. Good morning to whoever else is here. I made a trash bucket. What's it dump itself? Today is the first day of school for the kids. Hey, cute kitty. Um, I think they have a half a day today and a half a day tomorrow. I think for sure. And then they go full day Thursday. And I think they're off Friday because of Labor Day. So I've been doing okay. The train won. I'd have put odds on it. Well, that's good. Well, these are our grandkids. They're in school. All our kids graduated a long time ago. Hell, I got grandkids older than your kids. Um, I have a six, or we have a six, a 10, or two tens, 11, a 16, an 18, a 20, and a 21. Got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. Gotta make my money when I can. Yeah. There's 8 grandkids. Am I back? Hopefully. That didn't last too long. It's unstable for about 10 seconds and then come back. I don't know what I call it, a cold front. When you see a commercial, well, tomorrow is supposed to be near record lows. So I better get my ass in gear too. Oh yeah. Well, if you just take your weed eater over there, you wouldn't have that problem. That's what the guy across the street did. He took his weed eater over there, and now he don't have to mow no more. Gotta be a thinker. Or you could have all that nasty green stuff dug up and then pour concrete. And then, you know, throw some yellow dots out there so it looks like dandelions. When I was in the garbage business, there was a guy up in Milan. that owned, or he didn't own, but he worked for a concrete company. You know, concrete trucks. So whenever they'd have extra concrete, he'd have them run over to his house and dump it. And he formed it up, and then they would trowel it out for him real quick. And when it was all said and done, he had no yard. It was all concrete. And then he painted it all and put daisies out there, or dandelions. It might. It might not. But there could be a flash flood, though. So remember that. Gretchen gets on a different bus now, so she has to go to school early. So, I think for breakfast I'm going to make amigas today. No, they don't wear parachutes to school. Yeah, then we'll make amigas today. I like amigas with hot sauce on them. Yeah, they're going to issue a flood advisory, yeah. We had a storm here a week or so ago, and it missed us, but it hit Tecumseh in a matter of like, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. They had standing water in the roads, and it was coming up over the top of the curbs. That's how much rain they got. And it didn't hit everywhere. It just hit certain spots that got that much rain.
Where's Mama's keys? Where's Mama's keys?
I don't know.
Alice. Oh, it's in her purse. I think she wants me to. I think she said she wants her wallet and keys.
Take the whole purse.
Not the purse.
Right. On freebie, yeah. I'll buy all the time to get done with the hassle and the headache and stuff. Be cheaper to buy an air conditioner. I love these portable air conditioners. You hook them up, put a hose out the window, you're done. I love them, man. About once every 2 weeks, pull the screens out, rinse them out, put them back in. And before I put it up for the winter, I'll take it outside and I'll blow it out my air gun. And then I'll put it in a plastic garbage bag, and then put everything that belongs with it in another garbage bag, and I tape it together so it's all there. And I got a special little place for it right in the shed out there, that plastic one. I've actually been looking for another plastic shed. I like that one. I haven't had any problems with it. It was used when I got it. Yeah, shed house. I'm looking for one just like it so I can actually add on to that one. Just remove the back wall and just add on to it. And just make it a bigger shed instead of having two. Hello, JZT. '82 tomorrow. It's 53 right now. Mostly clear skies. I think our high is going to be 78 or something like that today. '82 isn't cold. 75 and sunny is the ultimate temperature. Yeah, 50s and 60s and sunny. Yeah. What do you know for sure? Well, I don't even. I was just guessing at the high is today because I don't know. I haven't even looked at the weather. But it's 56 right now, so I figured it's probably going to be warmer. They're claiming we're going to have snow here in Michigan, down here in the lower part of Michigan, um, by the end of September, which is really abnormal because even when we was kids, we wouldn't get snow until like the very first part of November. We used to have snow all the time for deer hunting, and that started November 15th. But we haven't had snow like that in 45 years. I probably, hell, I don't know. So yeah, as all these, you're right. I got to get my snowblower out. I think I actually think I'm going to take that to a repair shop and have them look at it. It runs good. It just doesn't want to stay running. I can't work on anything small like the carburetor and stuff. I can't grab any of them parts and hold on to it and stuff. So probably just take it to them and have them work on it and get it running so I have it. I know. 5 miles uphill both ways just so I could get everything started. While Kevin was snug as a bug in a rug, sleeping. I had to get up 5 hours early to get to school. 6 hours if it was snowing. Ain't got no gas in it. Yeah. Oh, it's got gas. If I had the dexterity of my hands in order to do something, I could fix it myself. But I can't even close my hands. I can't even grab stuff. Anything small, I can't grab. Hopefully tomorrow I go to a arthritis doctor and hopefully they can figure out what's going on and do something for me or give me something that'll help. Right down by some new gas. I got a brand new can of gas. Of course I can. I was watching Mrs. Brown the other day, and they were getting a call from a breather, and the guy said, her daughter or whatever, if you guess what I got in my hand, you can have it. And Mrs. Brown got on the phone and says, well, if you can put it in one hand, you can keep it. That's right. We got to find out what time they got to get on. She's got to get on the bus because I said tomorrow, as soon as Harley gets on the bus and the kids, Harley and Gretchen or Harley and Kyler and Naya get on the bus, we got to head to Jackson. Yeah, nose hole bar with Hulk Hogan. What do you got here? A tiny liner. Yeah. Yeah, I quit buying her syrup too. I got 2 quarts of maple syrup sitting down in Fairfield that I have to go pick up. I don't go that way, and I went that way the other day and I forgot all about it. On my way back, I went past there. I said, damn, I should have, took cash with me so I could have got it. Shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots. It's 2-Shot Monday. Oh, yeah? Sorghum. I get a cup of coffee. I gotta make some, of course. Nobody else knows how to make it. I have the exclusive recipe on how to make coffee. my stuff had to come today for the trailer. I'm hoping to come in the morning, but I doubt it. So I'll spend all day today waiting for parts and get nothing done. Gotta go to the store today. I gotta pick up some magnesium pills, or chewies, or gummies, or whatever you want to call them. I'm doing surgery. Damn near. I bought 6 small little round steaks this morning. I guess that's what you call them. And a dozen ears of corn already shucked. Wasn't bad at all. Only cost what did it cost me? $19.68 for certified Angus round steaks. Yeah, I already have the calculate or whatever. I gotta get the citrate, or I can't remember what it is, but it's the one for the morning. As I am. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I think we're gonna have steak and corn and yellow potatoes and mushrooms tonight for dinner. Thought I was a goner. Well, I started figuring out how to do this. You refresh, and then when it pulls back up, it says reconnect, hit that thing, and then hope for the best of it. I know. I have life insurance. Um, my life insurance runs out at the age of 80. Okay. And they told me, they said, well, shouldn't you get, I can't remember what they call it, but you got to get this other insurance. That way, if, past 80, you're covered. I said, well, 80 years from now, 80 years old, that's 90 years from now. I'd love to live to be 100, but I don't think it's going to happen. It might, but I don't think so. I know. So I said, and you could buy, now I have $20,000 worth of life insurance on me and 20 on Kat. And that, pay for the funeral, and I'm getting cremated, so, that'll give her, $18,000 to go to Vegas with or something. But I know they're not coming to mind. Yeah. Anyways, they said, well, if you get this insurance after 80, you're still covered. And I said, well, how much is that insurance? Well, it's $110 a month. I said, $110 a month for $20,000. Yeah. I said, that's $1,200, almost $1,300 a year. I'm going to have more than 20 grand into it by the time I turn 80. And I still have to pay after that. Well, yeah, the $995 plan. Yeah, right. Yeah. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Am I back? You know what? When I was a kid, women, you'd go to a wedding and they'd tap me on the shoulder and say, that's going to be you someday. So what I used to do is when I'd go to a funeral and see an old person there, I'd tap them on the shoulder and say, that's going to be you someday. Right. Well, right now my insurance costs $41 a month. Kathy's is like $35 a month. Yeah. when I was working for the garbage company, I had $930,000 worth of life insurance on it. Because being a garbage man is one of the most dangerous jobs out there, other than firemen and police and logging. So, and I got it for, I think it was $46 a month. And I loved it because it was good insurance. And if something would have happened to me, Kathy and the kids would have been set. Then they changed, after I'd been paying for this, they changed insurance companies. So I asked, to keep that. And it went up to like $650 a month without the company, without the multiple enrollees. I couldn't afford it back then. And that was back in, I think, 91, 92. I know, should have cashed it in. You couldn't cash it in. No, I didn't get the multi-person discount. Come in. I have great cooking videos. I know they are great. Thanks, Arizona. There's a guy that knows. Good morning. Now, I'm just saying something, Kevin. If you're cooking dog, how come you're not doing videos? Huh? Exactly. No. Nice to see you. I put the white car back on the insurance and took the van off. And the car is $102 a month or something like that for full coverage insurance. And the cross is $103 a month for full coverage insurance. The van was $45 a month. And that was just for PLPD. And $350,000 liability, and you know. But we have that no fault insurance up here. So if you get hit by a car, your insurance pays for it. Now your insurance will go after their insurance company if they have insurance. Yeah. If they don't have insurance, guess whose insurance costs are going to go up? You, because you got hit by an uninsured motorist. Yeah. That's the way it works around here. You're screwed either way you look at it. That's right. Gotta look out for them shareholders. Sons of guns. Well, if you're uninsured, it's if you get a ticket for being uninsured, it's like $400, and then you can drive away after that. You know, they give you a ticket, and you can still drive your car after that. So years ago, if you didn't have insurance and you couldn't prove you had insurance, they towed your car right then and there. Nowadays, they let you drive so you can go and hit somebody and not be liable, not having the insurance. It gets me, OP Nation. And these guys, they're running from the cops. And they run home and get out of the car. If that was up here, you could run home if you want, but that car is going to the impound yard. Now, I don't see anybody getting their vehicles impounded after they get them to their house. Right? Was that on your Corvette? Well, I tell you what, you'd absolutely hate it if you was up here in Michigan and had insurance. Oh, okay. Now you hit a deer or something up here, you don't even claim it on your insurance unless it does so much damage you can't drive away from it. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And up here, if you have full coverage insurance, you better have glass breakage. I don't understand what the difference is. If you have full coverage insurance, your glass should be covered. It's not. It's just another way to bend you over and screw you. Get it up. No. Hmm. You did. I think the pickups look cool as hell, but I remember when Elon brought it out to show it. It had bulletproof glass and all that other stuff, and he threw a baseball at it and shattered the window out. He said, "Well, I guess we're going to have to get that fixed." They are big, aren't they? Especially if you get the what is it, the 4-wheel drive ones. They got a motor on each wheel. All right, Kevin, I love you too. Take care. Temperatures are going to drop Friday, they say. Looks like it could be a chilly one. That means more comfort room inside. All right, everybody, it's time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care, prayers, and peace. And we will see you Wednesday morning. Have a blessed day, everybody, and take care.